This is Medieval Dynasty. We're here on Xbox Series X. Be sure to like the video. Subscribing is great as well. And why are we revisiting Medieval Dynasty so quickly after the launch? Well, the developers have come out and they've delivered a smoothish 60 FPS mode. So the game now has two graphical options. We're on the initial, kind of quality mode. So that's your like 4K 30 FPS, which has, some performance things, lots of pop in. And now we can go to the settings, we can go to graphics, and we can switch to a performance mode, which you will immediately notice that the game's kind of visuals drop. There's also an FOV and a brightness meter. And with this one, we get a dynamic resolution scaling 1440p as an option. It's pretty, like the scale and everything like that, everything is the same kind of like pop in and stuff, but you can definitely notice a resolution dip, like pretty fast, and it is it's quite a bit more jagged and whatnot. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. Let's just do a quick comparison here. So that's the performance mode, and we switch to quality, and you can just it just looks a lot sharper on the quality mode and whatnot. Anyways, let's show off the 60 FPS mode, because that's really what we're here to do this time, because yeah, it is nice to have, 60 FPS going on here. I think this is a great addition to the game, just in terms of fluidity and whatnot. But I think you can kind of notice when we play this that there are going to be dips and drops. That being said, this is, I think, one of the fastest turnarounds I've seen for a developer in regards to going back and adding something like this to the game. So I think that is, kind of a nice thing that they've done here. You need time to think. It's always time to think.
Have a good day.
But anyways, yeah, no, it's nice because there's actually like a fluidity level to it that we haven't seen in the past on this one. And I think, to me, the biggest thing people were kind of always mentioning, at least as far as I'm aware, is that they wanted that high frame rate mode, and I think that is finally something that people will be able to thoroughly enjoy once they come in here. So let's talk a bit about the game. For those that are, maybe not necessarily familiar for what Medieval Dynasty is, this is a survival building game where you are trying to create a town. You need to survive, you need to have food, you need to have water, you need to craft, cook, and make things. You need to take care of a group of individuals that you have chosen to bring into your society. You need to build lodging and housing for them. You need to create housing structures, you need to give them jobs, and you need to manage their well-being as you build, create, and expand, your particular chosen empire that you kind of make from the scraps of just, you just pick a spot and you start building. That's basically the gist of it. But it's kind of neat, though, because, right, like, you literally craft your own little society, which I just think is just the coolest sort of thing. And there are quests, but the quests are like a little, I don't know how you describe them, a little silly at times. I mean, there's like a bit of story here, I guess you would say, but yeah, no, most of this is very much kind of building, crafting, gathering resources, and then exploring a fairly large area. I have spent a fair bit more time on this one because I've been streaming it and playing it and talking with others. So you get a large map you go through, you have a skill system that you build up and you improve with different points, your inventory you have to manage, you gotta keep fed, you gotta make sure you're not, kind of going thirsty and stuff like that. It's quite, it's interesting, it is, because it kind of merges together, the idea of doing something like, a crafting survival game, but with the fact of like city management and stuff. I really honestly initially thought that this was going to be a RTS kind of thing, or like an over the top kind of thing, but no, this is a full on building and crafting thing. It's actually to me, quite utterly fascinating. And I know so many people are absolutely just loving this game and playing it even well beyond how much I've played it, because I thought I put some decent time into it, but no, talking even with pals or others that have been taking a look at this game, they are thoroughly loving what this has to offer. And there's so much more to it, too, than just, like, the basic building stuff, because you really do... Once you learn, like, all the different mechanics and you get stuff rolling, there's a lot of complexity to this. And there's also seasons as well. It's not just, like, kind of a one-and-done sort of thing. Like, you need to... Are my traps good? Did I catch anything? Like, you need to be able to survive the different seasonal things. Like, it can get cold out and, like, you know, a winter type thing. And just all this stuff to it, right? I think this part was genius where I chose to build here because there's, like, literally... Yeah, I've got, like, blueberry bushes. I don't see any blueberries or anything ready, which is not good because, obviously, I need to feed. And, yeah, the one thing I find is that it's hard to keep that food meter up because you need a lot of food, it seems like. And then your people, they need food too, which is a bit of an issue. So, yeah, there's a lot to be done on this one. I'm just kind of like basically showing off some of the building. I'm also trying to prepare to get this other person moved in because apparently everyone needs their own house. Because they get really mad if things aren't going well, and, you know, I guess people can't bunk together, or maybe at least I haven't figured out how to get people bunking together, because I don't know why everyone needs their own house when these houses can, like, literally fit multiple people. It even says it could fit multiple people. But no, everybody's got to have their own docile environment. Oh no! Whatever are we going to do? My item. Broken it has. We need logs and a stick. Okay. I keep accidentally bringing that up. And you gotta watch out for, like, weight management, too. Not your character, I mean, you know. As in weight of, you carry too many items, you get, like, bogged down, you can't move, which is, a bit of a pain. But yeah, I think the 60 FPS mode actually isn't too bad. Huh. Yeah, no, this is, like, fluidity-wise, it feels much quicker, which is awesome. Oh, my axe broke too. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. We need another one of those. I was preparing for it to break. I thought it had lasted longer. Interesting. Yeah, and then you gotta kind of inventory management everything. So there's just so much you always have to kind of set up on this one because there's so many, like, things to it. You gotta cut all your trees down, collect your... Like, you can just waste absolute hours and hours playing this. Like, it really does have a lot of complexity to it. And watch out for falling trees. Because, like, I literally have been killed by falling trees before. It's not a joke. These things will savagely end you. Okay, I need sticks, apparently. I think I actually need a lot more sticks, don't I, to build the outside of that thing. Okay. Building. Nice. I'm carrying too much. Are you sure? I'm carrying too much. Doesn't seem like it. And then my food meter is going down like crazy. Well, I collected those. Okay, we need more sticks, I think. Bitter mushroom. Yum. Remember, it's a good thing to cook stuff. Otherwise, you will, well, you'll die. Well, you know, I don't know if you'll specifically die right away, but you'll get, you know, hungrier and that stuff, which is not good. The other person's hungry again, too? You've got to be kidding me. I gave them all these berries. That's the biggest thing, is, like, it does actually take a bit of time to get, like, food. Like, food actually seems pretty hard to come by, and it gets eaten so fast, honestly. Yeah, it does not last long, because they like to keep fed. And they're gonna need firewood, too, soon. I'm gonna have to collect more reeds. Which I think we might be out of, honestly, in this area. remember? I thought there was like a jumping thing. Anyways, yeah, you literally gotta collect like reeds and stuff. Sticks. Yeah, well, there might be some left. There we go. At least they grow by the water. This is for the roof, if you're wondering. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not the most exciting thing for everyone in the world. Like, you know, the most exciting thing in the world for everyone. But for me, it's actually kind of fun. We gotta go back to Sambor and see what he's doing. You may think, oh, this is a lot of straw and stuff. Nah, it's not. It goes by very fast. We'll collect 40 for now. We'll have to come back here very, very soon. Just kind of hoping the food goes there. So yeah, my food meter's down. Water meter's down. Kind of a pain. I get it? Nice. Yeah, you gotta eat, you know. Eat what you can, right? I'm also, like, racing against the clock, essentially. Because I have to collect all this stuff before this person, like, leaves my area. I mean, I can always get, like, another person. They're pretty replaceable, right? Just another body. But, you know, I like to try to build a society. And to do that, you actually have to have people in a society, and people that like you and stuff. Which is such a nightmare in real life, right? Nice. Okay, let's go get this put back on this building. That's what I was talking about, like, it could slow you right down if you're carrying too much stuff, but at least everything is kind of close in the vicinity, if that makes sense. I guess we should get this up, too. And there is a weight, too, if you get to a certain amount where you can't do much. You're hungry again? Ugh. I'm hungry, too. I'm literally going to die of hunger. I think the funniest thing is the irony of us not having water when we literally have, like, you know, like a well girl. That's, like, her job is to, collect water. I don't know, I just get, like, such a chuckle out of that concept that it's like, yeah, we literally have someone whose whole job is to take care of that kind of stuff. What the heck? Am I stuck? Alright, there we go. I was like, what is going on here? Stuck between a house and a house place? But you can see it's like, it's really coming together, right? There we go, we gotta get the straw for the roof. See, this is what it is, you know, it's a slow build, but you create stuff, and eventually, if you go on long enough, you'll have like a cool little city thing going on. But if you don't do a good enough job, everybody will leave you and they won't love you anymore. That's just life. You gotta supply a full house for free, you gotta supply free food, water, supplies, social environments, physical activities. And it's like being a mayor, but no one's paying any taxes or supporting you or anything. AKA a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Alright, let's see. So we've got we got some dried meat. But we're literally still starving. The best thing is buying like these pie stuff from like the store. But it's kind of hard to get money, and when you're out of money, you're really like gonna have a problem, right? I just don't know why this lady eats so much. Give you the rest of my berries. Wait, is she out of water buckets? No, the water bucket's still there. Water buckets, very, very good investment. I think those ones kind of last a long time. See, then we can cook the meat, and we'll have some cooked stuff. But it really doesn't, like... Oh, we've actually got a lot. Okay. Didn't realize we had so much meat to cook. Sometimes you get a good bounty and you just get to sit around and go nom 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 nom. Right on. Okay, so we do need to eat. How much is this gonna fill it up? See, not even that much. Ugh. Right? Such a pain. Okay, so we need logs and sticks. Just don't like to take the sticks from like right nearby, right? Because you might need those later. We are like right out of berries. I was kind of hoping we would get some more that would just grow. I think how much sticks we need. We're so close. And then we can just get the logs. Oh, it is B for jumping. Okay. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more logs, and then a bunch of sticks. Okay. See, house building is exhausting. Absolutely exhausting. And it's like, it's not like you got anybody out here supporting you with the house building. It'd be cool if I could get like a house builder. Yeah, that would help a lot. Alright, so now we just need 6 logs. Okay, let's go get this all wrapped up. Oh, look at that. Smooth fluidity. Like, this just feels way better. It still looks decently fine, too. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That other person left my town. They not see I'm out here working this whole time to create them a house. Ugh. People are just so... I don't know why I try with people. Oh, now I literally don't have enough space. I can jump, but I don't have enough space. Whatever. I'm being chased by a log. Watch as it like rolls down, it just destroys everything. The whole place just falls apart because I'm not an actual craftsman, and somehow these houses look way too structurally nice for my doing. Hey, at least this is gonna save me a whole lot of time. You know, having to come back and get that log later. It'll just be ready here for me. Run towards the building. There is day and night too, if you didn't kind of pick up on the changing environment. Go. Like how you just get like faster as you just like knock it down. Not enough resources. I thought I counted that out to 6 exactly.
Hello.
Oh, hi there. Her mood is down. Is that because she doesn't have enough food? I'm just kind of disappointed that we now, well, basically, there's now just one of us in the town. We've lost our... We lost our other person just because it's not good enough. Now we have this extra third house that nobody can live in. I guess I've learned my lesson. I should only build... And now I can build a simple house. Okay. Here you go. Here's some dried meat.
How can I help you? Goodbye.
Yeah, you can do your job. What does she do exactly? She is, Hunting Lodge. I don't know. Has she hunted anything?